Welcome everyone to an arena video. I'm Andrea Mengucci, and this video is sponsored you by Wizards of the Coast and channelfireball.com. Arena is standard. Modern cards will be left to the paper side. Good morning, Palm. Good morning, everyone else. We'll start with once again 99%. It kind of sucks that we were very high yesterday on stream, and then I played off stream with a different deck and fell down to 99. So. And that's how it goes. Alright, so let's start. Classic turn 2 Thought Erasure. Alright, what are we playing against here? Let's go to 10 of Ronas. Those gods are kind of annoying. So up against a Field of Ruin deck. We do have two basics. How do you feel about Izzet? I don't know. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of Izzet. I know that a lot of people like it, but that's not my type of deck. And also, I don't know, just don't find it successful. Okay, so they Field of Ruin my Watery Grave. Yeah, whatever. Swamp. We don't have basic island in this deck, despite having these. So do I want to kill that? I think I do actually. I think I do actually, because that would make them cast the Vivian Reed early. Alright, so Basilica Bellhound. Good morning, Upumpa. Good morning, Upumpa. How do I make you VIP? I want to make you VIP, so let's do this VIP. Upumpa 89. Alright, try to write again, Upumpa. I think you're now VIP, officially VIP. Okay, so we have a couple of options. We could go to Fairy, and but then that would just go a Census Trophy. So I think it's better if I just, you know what? It's fine. It's gonna be fine. We have 4 to Fairy. We have 4 to Fairy indeed, and that's gonna be okay to get a Census Trophy. Then, when our opponent plays Vivian Reed, we can attack and then Oath of Kaya it. I don't want to Oath of Kaya this Wildgrowth Walker. Definitely attacking. Yeah, this Esper midrange is from Martin Muller. I really like the No Thief of Sanity. Alright, we got punished because the opponent, instead of drawing the land, they drew. Oh my god. This is the worst case scenario. Literally worst case scenario. Them drawing Jailer Ranger into at least 2 lands. So then now they don't have a card in hand anymore to discard to this. Yeah, that's awful, but yeah, whatever. Good morning everyone. It's literally the worst case scenario. Yeah, I don't think you're allowed to play less than 4 copies of the Fairy 3 cost in standard at this point. If you do, it's because you don't have the Fairy. If you play less, it's because you don't have the Fairy in the deck that can cast it. Okay, yeah, now this Wildgrowth Walker needs to die, and it doesn't, unfortunately. Alright, let's go ahead and attack with both on Vivian. Somehow we'll get the Wildgrowth Walker. Alright, now I have a decision of killing Vivian or killing... I'm gonna definitely kill Vivian here. And Oath of Kaya is just supreme, especially with the Fairy. And also Basilica Bellhound. I really appreciate the 3 power instead of 2. Alright, so we're kind of flooded, but that happens a lot in a 26 decks land without Explore package. Ooh, this Wildgrowth Walker. Ooh, and that's a Carnity, but we can double block it. We need to draw an answer to this Wildgrowth Walker first. I guess a small to Fairy would be a good start. Oh, another land. Alright. Okay, so... Carnity, and that's a 7-9 attack. I'm not gonna block, because if I find the Tower Scorn from that, I can double block the Carnity, and that'll be fine with that. I don't do that, I just find the Oath of Kaya, which, obviously it's pretty much nothing. Basically just gives me 3 life. Alright, attack with all. I'm in a bad spot now. Yeah, I don't think I can get out of this. I'm gonna concede. Andrea, would you play the MCQ this weekend? I really like this deck right now. I really like this Esper deck. I came to the conclusion that the 4-color Dreader was too bad against red, so I don't play that deck anymore. So Kaya's Wrath in, this Spark in, Commanded Dreader in. Elder Spell I don't think I like too much. Ixalan's Binding I don't like too much. So I'm gonna cut Hero because whenever I'm boarding Kaya's Wrath I want to cut Hero. I'm gonna cut... What else do I want to cut? Probably just like Dovin's Veto. Like one Dovin's Veto. One Oath of Kaya. Good morning, how am I? I'm great, I'm great. Woke up, had breakfast, and got ready to stream. And yeah, it's all good. Bell Hunt. Thank you, Upumpa. Bye bye. After asking Brad, he says Sultai Dreadhorde. What do you think about that? I don't like Sultai, no. I've never liked Sultai in this format since I started playing it. I think that Sultai's weaker against Sultai's weaker against like the other combo decks like 4-color or blue-green manipulation, and it's like little too fair. I don't like too much. Like yesterday we played against Sultai and they just had Narset, and they couldn't do anything with their crazes. And that was like, maybe Sultai can beat like Esper Hero in the classic Esper Hero, but I felt very favorable when I played with this deck. Alright, let's go. Blue green is nice. It is, but it's a ramp deck. I never play a ramp deck. Good morning, everyone. Okay, we got the rest turn 1. That's pretty good, because it's gonna see Kaya's Wrath, which is like very good to know about, because they will now overextend into it. And they're gonna discard my Thought Erasure, which was very important to make me hit land drops. You draw land drop no matter what, so that's good. Alright, Branchy Boy. Now I'm looking for, I don't know, the Fairy maybe? Hellhound. It's okay. We don't have basic island in this deck, so unless we draw, a blue black land, we should be able to cast this Basic Hellhound. Or a swamp, I guess. I'm not gonna do anything on the turn because I have this Oath of Kaya. This Kaya's Wrath. I love to just play Explorers there. It's just the best feeling. Yeah, this is my favorite deck right now. You missed their stream the other day. This is my favorite deck right now. Alright, so I could cast this Basilica Bellhound, which would block both of these. I think that's better than casting Kaya's Wrath. So I kind of want to keep this Kaya's Wrath for Carnage Tyrant. And the 3-4 heroes blocking the whole team, and that's why I love Basilica Bellhound, just because it's a very big body. Like Elite Guard Mage wouldn't have stopped the board, whereas Basilica Bellhound does. So it's pretty cool. Oh, I didn't know Little Two Socks you were streaming. Where are you from? From North America? Okay, so they kill all that. I'm gonna just take planes so that I can still cast next Basilica Bellhounds. This is why I prefer Basilica Bellhound currently to Elite Guard Mage. You're from Greece. Ooh, nice. I didn't know that. Okay, yeah, passing the turn here. They bent in Nissa with the Explorer, which is very strange to me, because like that's one of the best card. And once again, Basilica Bellhound shines there because it just stops. Alright, looking for maybe just to cast a Radiant Raider or something. I'm not doing anything on the turn. I don't want to kill the 3-2s for no value. Alright, that's a good draw. I can cast Tyrant's Core, but I don't care. Alright, this is a very good hand for my opponent. I think I'm gonna just discard Casualties of War, because Vigorita can Dispark it. Carnage I can Kaya's Wrath, but the Casualties of War is just a land destruction, which it isn't what I want to do right now. And I feel like I want to graveyard this land. Yeah. I have already all the mana to cast all my cards in hand, so I just want spells. And eventually you'll draw land. This deck plays 26, so it's not going to be a problem. Oh, okay, nice. Do you stream in English or in Greek? Do you like more this than for College Redwood? Yes, I do. I do. For College Redwood, unfortunately, now it's been a while. It's pretty bad against Red, unfortunately. I think that I didn't realize how bad it was against Red. Maybe I overestimate. Like Tibalt post comp post sideboard is just unbeatable every single time. I mean, I raised the number of Raska, but still, like it's a beating. Like sometimes, like, very often, just win game one and then I lose post sideboard to like Tibalt and Chandra, for frenzy stuff like that. That just beats you in the late game, and you have to board in removal spell to deal with the early creatures. By the way, speaking of early creatures, this Basilica Battlehound, guys, has been insane. And now we just kinda like if you think about it, right? If it wasn't for this Basilica Battlehound, we would have needed to. Okay, so they cannot duress my Kaya's Wrath. Too bad that we have a second one. Alright, do they play Carnity? If they play Carnity, I'm gonna go Terrace Court and bounce the Basilica Battlehound on end of turn. Alright, that's the second one. Yeah, I think I'm actually gonna do it. I'm actually gonna cast this. I mean, they'll discard this Massacre Girl, which does nothing. You know what? I'm just gonna stare. I'm just gonna stare my opponent. Like, if they play Carnity, I'm just in a great spot. I'm just gonna get my 4 for 2. Alright, the Drew Casualties of War. It's a good card. Alright, I'm still gonna go for return. So I'll return this. Opponent plays a 6-mana Stone Rain. Then they'll attack for 8, and then I'll just replay Basilica Bellhound. Again, I don't need to Kaya's Wrath here. This game is pretty cool. I don't need to Kaya's Wrath here. I have a 3/4. A 3/4 blocks everything. Oh yeah, you need the planes. There's a lot of decks with like Field of Ruins and these things. Alright, and I'm gonna go just Basilica Bellhound, I feel like. Because they have one card in it and it's Carnity. It's not that it's a bad one, it's Carnity. So I think I'm fine with this. Though I don't want to attack. You play paper as well. Oh yeah, I play so much paper. I'm probably just a professional player who plays paper the most. I play basically all the formats. Basically all the formats, and I just love to play paper. Alright, the way I can lose this game is to a... That's one of the ways. Opponent now will Field of Ruin plus Crucible Awards, and that will be very hard for me to deal with. Because I only have 2 basics. Yeah, except Modern, exactly. I have to play Modern sometimes, so, sometimes I play that as well. I play all the formats. I really enjoy playing paper. Last weekend I played a Pauper Tournament. Next weekend I'll play Vintage and Legacy. And, yeah, it's just my favorite. Alright, that's a good card. Okay, let's cast this Liliana, because this might be the only way I can... I could have won this game by casting Liliana early. And I have to play all my lands here, because my opponent will just destroy all of them. So now what happens is, I need my opponent not to draw like a Rasta's Contempt to deal with my Liliana. They just need to draw a bunch of lands that they can cast, because they need to do. What do you play in Vintage? I used to play Blue decks only. I wouldn't play if it wasn't for Blue decks, but I committed to play this Vintage event. And unfortunately, Vintage sucks at the moment. It's like kind of unplayable, and there's only Eldrazi decks or like Karn decks that are good. I mean, maybe Shops is good as well, but I just dislike it a lot. But I committed to play this event, so I'm gonna play it. All right, I'm gonna attack with at least a 2/2. I'm not sure if I want to attack also with the Basilica Bellhound. Because if I attack with this as well, they can just take it and then just attack with 3. So I think just a 2/2 is fine. Yeah, I'm gonna just attack with a 2/2. They can't block or they just draw a card. So I think I just want to win with a Liliana Emblem right now. Alright, so they keep on killing my lands. I'm gonna hold this Glacial Fortress. So we Field of Ruins, they can't kill my planes. So I'm gonna hold this Glacial Fortress just in case I need to cast Kaya's Wrath. Okay. Alright, draw Teferi the Time Raveler. I'll play it because I have nothing better to do. Esper can stay nothing on there. Yeah, exactly. That's why I think this time zone is pretty good. It's pretty good. Okay, so let's bounce a Honor Elf. This time zone looks pretty good to me. Get to I get to get all the Americans that stay up late in the East Coast, and also I can just start my morning with the right foot. Okay, I think I want to just attack with one. So even if they draw a removal spell, they still die to the emblem. So I think one only is good. Is that trade here? Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna draw a card. It's a Godless Shrine. Alright, I think I'll play it at this point. It's my favorite breakfast program. Yes. Hopefully even after breakfast. Alright. Is my opponent dead to my Liliana emblem, please? Please be dead. Alright, attack with both on Liliana. This doesn't look like a good plan. And I just pass. Alright, so Liliana says these things. Which, could be good, but it might also just not be that good. Because sure, I kill all their lands, but I can just rebuild with, like, Llanowar Elf and such. I mean, like, I'm just attacking them meanwhile. It's not that I'm not attacking. So I could go, like, Ultimate, and then attack with all. Then I can just play Llanowar Elf. Doesn't seem that good, right? I should be able to win. Yeah, I'm gonna just Emblem. Like, the thing is that if they draw Arsa Contempt here, I might just lose. So, I know that's not gonna... Yeah, but they're on 16. This turn I take 8, at least, and I draw a card. So yeah, I'm gonna go Emblem. I mean, not Emblem, the Ultimate. Oh, bragging about top 4ing a GP? Oh, I never top 4'd the GP team. I never top 4'd anything. So it was probably not me. I was bragging about something for sure, because I love to brag and everything, but... Oh, Lee did. Yeah, Lee did. Lee was bragging, yeah. Oh yeah, he top 4'd the GP team with where he I think lost like literally every game or something. But yeah, no, Lee Shitian is one of the best players for sure. Yeah. Alright, so my opponent now has a lot of lands to decide to put into play with the Crucible. And they're also on 8 life, and I have 8 power in play. So they have to do something here. Alright. That's gone. I just don't want to lose this game where... Alright, they explode. Oof, okay. I was like, maybe if they kill the 3-2 now, I'll lose this game. Alright, how is this game 3? Oh, yeah, I lost game 1. The game 1 was awkward, though. But yeah, it's fine. Liliana made us win this game despite our opponent comboing off with Crucible. Oh, do I have a Ixalan Binder to do with Crucible? No, I don't think I care about Crucible too much. Like, sure, some things like that can happen, but if that happens, that happens. I'm gonna just commit this. What do you think about 1 Veto and 1 D-Spark in main? I think it's whatever. I mean, those changes don't matter. You don't have to ask the permission for do those changes. Also, I like to read the chat a lot and interact with you guys. There's yeah, I think that whenever I watch a stream, I really like to interact with the chat and ask things and talk to the streamer. If the streamer just doesn't read, I'm not a fan. Just had a second game where I lost to due lag. Yes, that happens, and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, you can't complain for Wizards of the Coast for making a bad program. That's always a plan. Alright, I'm gonna go Thought Erasure here, discarding mainly Jailer Ranger. Or yeah, I mean, I don't care about Chupacabra. I don't care about the Elder Spell. It's about Nissa and Carnity. I'm gonna go for Nissa. That's a 4th land that I think I wanna keep on top. Hopefully they don't draw Jailer Ranger. Do you think the fairies dominate the meta too much? No, I don't think so. How are you liking this list? It's been very good for me. You can't play any game. Yes, it's better if you don't play any game, if you have to do like this. Alright, I'm gonna take a Plains, because I already have 2 Swamps here. And unfortunately I have to shuffle the Glitch of Fortress and Scry to the top. But I do draw another land, so it's all good. Alright, let's go to Fairy Bounce. How are you liking this list? I think that the Narset replacing Thief of Sanity I really appreciate. Like, some games, of course, you can steal with Thief of Sanity, but, Narset's shutting off, Chemist's Inside, and Crazes mainly. It's been so huge for me lately. Alright, I shocked them. What do they do? Elder Spell? Wow, that's such a bad use of Elder Spell. I got owned by Muller the day before the arena qualifier. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Marty Muller, one of the best Magic player. Indeed. Alright, so we keep on Tefering. And that's good, because, 20 just gets back a little bit in time. Alright, we're going to preserve our life total for casting a huge Commanded Dreader late next turn. It's not going to be that huge. Alright, that's nice. They don't have 5th land, so they can go Wild Walker plus Jedler Ranger, but they do hit Casualties of War. Wow, that's annoying. That's going to be a good one. It's going to be a very good one. Okay, so what do we want to do here? I kind of want to cast Narset. And I think I will do it. Hopefully they don't have a land to cast Casualties of War. That's going to be bad if that happens. So I'm going to go Narset minus 4 lands. First time that I miss with Narset. Come on, Narset. Okay. And I'll pass the turn. You think Seraph of the Scales? I really dislike creatures that come into play and do nothing. That's why I don't like. That's why I don't play anymore. That's why I don't play anymore the. That's why I don't play anymore. What's called Thief of Sanity, because I dislike creatures that come into play and do nothing. All right. So what do we want to do? I'm gonna plus this to Fairy. And now I don't. I have the land to cast Commanded Dreadhorde. I'm gonna start with minusing this. Ooh, that's a Liliana. It's very strong. So I'm gonna go Liliana here for sure. Because sure they have Casualties of War, but I could just -4. If I -4, then I can command the Dreadhorde and reanimate both my creatures. Because either ways, the Casualties of War will kill Liliana and the token. So I'm gonna go -4 here. Actually, if I plus and then don't draw land, I win the game with the Elder Spell. But I don't think I care. I'm just gonna go -4 here. And I know it's pretty bad, but I just want to use all my Planeswalkers so that Dark Casualties of War does not do too much. Alright, then it's the land drop. Alright, Pulse of War. Hello. Okay, so they do find a land there. They can cast like Chupacabra, which, it's funny, but I think a 4-mana 2/2 it's something. Oh no, they just destroy my planes, whatever. Get my swamp. So in the graveyard there's a bunch of things, and yeah, so what do I want to do here? It's probably just so I can't Elder Spell and Emblem, because this would go only up to 6. But I kinda just wanna reanimate here. This is 10 damage, and that's fine. We're gonna gain 6. Library. Gonna make a token with Liliana, and then I'm going to cast this. I should have actually just cast another land so that I could have play the Elder Spell instant speed, because my sorcery is of flash right now. If you plus Liliana last turn, you could have gone Elder Spell. I know, but they had Casualties of War, so I didn't want them to kill my Liliana. But yeah, no, that's a Splinter Twin combo. It's a very common play. Liliana plus Elder Spell. It's one of the easiest way to win. No, the Gooch I don't like personally. Alright, they go Casualties of War. They kill a bunch of stuff. That's fine with me. I still draw a card because they die together. So I don't have the Liliana emblem thing. I mean, I could reanimate Liliana and then the next turn go for the Elder Spell, but not about it right now. So what I want to do is probably just Tyrant's Scorn this creature and attack with all. So I'm going to float blue, activate this land, then play Tyrant's Scorn, destroy the Branchwalker, attack for a bunch, plus this, and attack with all. So I can cast now Elder Spell instant speed. But the opponent is just under pressure, and unless they draw Elder Spell exactly, we're gonna win. Go Dreaded in their turn. That's a play that I'm not a fan of. Alright, Ornell's Chupacabra. That's fine. I don't like to go Dreaded in their turn because you usually just reanimate Planeswalkers and you want to use them immediately. Alright, opponent should be dead at this point. Nope, okay. It's fine. Oh no, they are dead indeed. I activate another land. I can also just bounce this as well. Whatever. Yeah, alright, that's game. What is the counter to 4-color? Oh, it's mono red, easily. Mono red just defeats 4-color very easily. I thought it was more close than it is, but now people, I think, started reading articles and know how to sideboard, and that just wrecked me every time post sideboard. I mean, this game was not very hard. Opponent was mana screwed, and I think Golgari is just bad. Like the power level of Golgari is too weak. Yeah, I mean it depends. Like I don't like to play mono red. I would never play mono red. So I don't care if it's good in the meta game. And I'm just that kind of player that just if I dislike a deck, I'm never gonna play it, despite it's good or in the meta game or something. All right. Keep. None of my friends believed me when I said a red destroy for a color. Yeah. No, but I think it's as I said. Like when I was playing for a color, I wasn't losing to red too much. But then I think since Martin Muller's article and PV's article came out, I just got wrenched every single game, every single post cyber game. Actually, yes, I played against red 3 times, and I just won game 1 all the time, and lost easily game 2 and 3. Do you prefer Esper playstyle over Mono Red? Yes, I think Mono Red. I just don't enjoy it at all. I don't enjoy it at all. So whenever I play Magic, I play to win, sure. Oh, Woodland Stream. I play to win, sure, but I mainly play for fun. And if there's a deck that I heavily dislike, for example, like in Modern, I don't care if like Tron is the best or anything. I just want to enjoy my games, and I think Esper has a lot of sequencing that are very challenging. All right, so opponent seems to sabotage, so I think might as well just let them counter my Thought Erasure instead of my Planeswalkers. You despise Esper, sure. I mean, its taste is. I think that Esper has a lot of just the interaction, skill intensive decisions. Monored, some games is like that. Some other games is just counter mana and cast the cards that you have in your hand. Okay, they're flooded, which is always a good thing. Now, I could either just pass the turning, or which I think I'm gonna do. If they draw Crazies, they punish me, but if they draw Nissa, I'm actually happy that I decided to leave up Dovin's Veto. Jeskai Super Friends could have been a good idea. I don't know. I don't think Jeskai Super Friends is a particularly good deck. Whenever you play against Elder Spell, it's always a beating. For example, in my experience. Alright, so we untapped. Opponent didn't draw whatever they were looking for. So I'm going to go for probably just so I could go for Narset they could look it to draw that Teferi. And how is this versus Monored? It's very good. It's very good. I did defeat Monored quite easily when I played against it. Alright, Frilled Mystic. And that's definitely annoying. Narset also shutting off Crazes. It's a big deal. Opponent had Frilled Mystic though, and unfortunately Dovin's Veto cannot counter that. Okay, so we get attacked. And they passed. I'm gonna go to Fairy, bounce the Frilled Mystic here. They will. No, I don't have another Frilled Mystic. Do I have another Frilled Mystic? Alright. Yeah, I have to sniff. I have to counter this. They have 0 cards in hand at this point, so if I draw Nice, I lose, but that isn't the case. I'll be fine. So I'll bounce Frilled Mystic. Oh, that's actually awful play. Why did I do that? Why would I ever do that? Right. Alright, I kinda deserve the Ooh, they draw Nissa. Wow. And they have a Frilled Mystic in hand that I just gave them. It's like one of the most big mistake I could have made just bouncing from Mystic. Because I was like, sure, I had the fair in play, so I don't need like that. Just have to replay a from Mystic, but I just killed the fairy. You give him a counter. Yeah, that's exactly what I did. I'm just gonna concede here. Yeah, I'm just gonna shame concede here. I don't care what I draw. You know, on Arena, whenever I make mistakes, I have to shame concede to learn the lesson, so that you know the next game I will not make the same mistake. If I don't shame concede, maybe I. All right, so this is the cyber plan that Martin Muller said on Twitter, though it's just very few matchups. So okay, what do we want here? Hero Pressing one does pressure them a lot. I think this might be one of the rare cases where I have both Hero and Kaya's Wrath in my deck. So what do I want to dislike? What do I dislike? Probably Tyrant's Corn. Oath of Kaya doesn't seem particularly good to me. And Basilica Bellhound, yeah, it could be a 1 of, a 3 of. And what else? This is 61. I think it could be just a Dolvin's Veto. Good morning, Quackwickwi. Don't think you need Kaya's Wrath. Any plans to play other deck? No, this is gonna be the deck that I play today. Kaya's Wrath is very good, I think, against that deck, because sometimes the tokens from Nissa need to die, and Cry does not kill that. I really like Basilica Bellhound to stop the tokens from Nissa. And, you know, having Kaya's Wrath together with... Maybe 2 Kaya's Wrath was actually the right number, because drawing extra Kaya's Wrath could actually be the way you lose. Yeah, I mean, love how much we interact with each other. Yeah, I mean, that's... Again, whenever I stream, I really like to read chat. Also because that gives me company. That brings me company. Other than that, it would be pretty boring to just stream and just, you know, play your game. I honestly just never playtest on my own. I always playtest either with Google Hangout with my teammates or, you know, playing in paper with my friends. I really dislike just the playing on my own. That's why, you know, I prefer so much more playing Magic online. Sorry, playing Magic in paper than online. Yes, he was making a joke. Impasse. Maybe. Alright, so what do we got? Nissa and Sinister Sabotage. Not just discard Sinister Sabotage. Open to draw. Yeah, the rest looks fine. So yeah, basically now they need to, but that's basically a ramp deck, right? And that's why I don't like the ramp deck too much, the blue green ramp deck, because it's just a ramp deck. Ramp deck in history have been, you know, quite. Alright, the draw crazes. Quite sad in general. You're basically just like there waiting to draw something. You just ramp and then waiting to draw something. I've never been a fan of ramp decks. How was the Grixis deck from yesterday? I ended up not playing Grixis. I only ended up playing Esper. I found myself very good with this deck, and I don't really want to change it right now. Okay, that's a good draw. Let's go Basilica Bellhound. They'll just discard a land, but I'll have a 3/4 to protect my Teferian, etc. So they could play Crazy's 3/3 here. And if that's the case, yeah, I really love to just draw Narset in this matchup. Shouting off Crazes. Alright. Let's see, do they have Frail Mystic? No, they don't. Very good. So let's keep on drawing. Start drawing cards. And I'm also going to attack here. If my opponent wants to attack my Teferi down to 4, I don't care. That means that their Crazes will be 1 less. Alright, and then I drew Liliana Dreador General, which could just -4 and get their Crazes and Llanowar Elf, which I actually like it. Is Grixis good? No, probably it isn't. And this is from Good Player Syndrome. If you're a good player sometimes. Alright, so I draw a card from Teferi. Then I'm gonna play land and play Liliana -4. And now I have 2 very good Planeswalkers, so I'm feeling very good here. Draw a card, thanks to Liliana -4. Opponents on top with 5 lands, which is not that many. Yeah, it's kind of an Esper hero. Alright, Eco Chemist just said, I really wish I had the Narset. So that, this place just gets countered. Do they have a land? Maybe they don't have a land. If their main phase Chemist just means they don't have a land. Alright, and now we just rebuild with Hero. I don't know, I just feel like, cutting Hero post sideboard, it's tough. It's just tough because Hero is just a very good card. It both protects your Planeswalker and pressures their Planeswalkers. So despite Kaya's Wrath is good in this matchup, Hero I don't think it can be cut. I'm just gonna plus it. There's nothing to bounce, and yeah, I'd rather plus. Good morning, good morning. Is Deckmaster on? Oh, it isn't. Thank you, Kwakwakwi. It is not on, so I'm gonna open it, but the microphone is on, so there's that. Alright, opponent's head explode. I'm trying to open Deckmaster. I don't know why it's not opening. Do you play in Italian if you're facing Italian? I mean, you talk you talk in a language. If you're playing against an Italian, of course you play in Italian. What time is it right now? It's 9:32 a.m. So I'm gonna cut one Kaya's Breath. I think I'm gonna board in Dovin's Veto back. And do I want to change anything? Ixalan's Binding might actually be good. I don't know. Do they play like Vivian Reed? I don't think so, right? So this is just an answer for like Nisa and stuff like that. Just one Elder Spell. Not Deck Master, but Italian Master. Yeah, no. I mean, you just... if I'm talking to my friend who's Italian, I'm definitely gonna talk to him in Italian. But the cards, we call them usually with the English names. Like, for example, this is a Hero, this is a Kaya's Wrath, We call this Teferino and Teferone. This is Teferino, because it's a small one. Alright, I'm gonna go with Drawn Catacomb first, because then we have the planes to make the Hazard Chapel come into play untapped. Trying to Drawn Catacomb, which is the only land come to play tapped left in the deck. After the planes is there. So let's see what do they have. Do they have a 2-mana ramp spell? It's Incubation Druid, that's good. For them, I mean. So I'm gonna go Hero. Once again, we have the Hero plus Kaya's Wrath Numbo, but with the Fairy, I might just, stop them from going. In Argentina, it's 4:33. Yeah. This time zone for streaming isn't the most friendly to a couple of... What? What in the world? How can you play Ashiok? What does this even do? Alright, milling your card, guys, remember, milling his card disadvantage. I mean, it's not card disadvantage, but this just doesn't matter. Like, opponent just played the card and that did nothing, so... It's very bad. Don't put Ashiok in your decks. Why is Horizon Canopy 70, but in your Horizon lands are pre-releasing a 420, 30? I believe the reason is that Horizon Canopy is very good in one deck, humans, whereas the other lands don't have a home quite yet. So I'm gonna kill this. I have no clue, but I don't think that dealing damage to them, it changes much. Now I drew Narset, which I think is better than... Actually, though, playing Teferi means that they can go Nisa next turn. So I think I prefer. Sure, they can go Crazes 4. Actually, they could have cast Crazes this turn, so I believe they don't have Crazes. Yeah, he downs for Dreadhorde, but just like one. But even against Dreadhorde, it's just whatever. Like, I have 3 Vrask in my Dreadhorde deck, so if I really want to kill Ashiok or Kaya, I do it. And there's also your Graveyard. Yeah, like yesterday, actually, the only match I won with Dreadhorde was against Ashiok and Kaya. Good morning, Casta. Yeah, just don't put this card. Like, there's a reason why nobody plays these cards. Alright, they just pass here, and they clearly forgot about the Teferi, because they would have at least played something in their hand. So, it's clear to me that they have, like, a Frill Mystic in hand, but they can cast it, because there's Teferi. So, what I'm gonna do here is, so I could cast Todd Erasure to discard their Nisa, but I think I'm gonna just go for Narset. Yeah. Gonna just go for Narset here. Minusing, hoping to draw a Duress. There it is. So I'm gonna play this untapped and play Duress. And freak MTG with the raid. Alright. Thank you, guys. I'm gonna spam some Italian emoji as well as some pizza, carbonara, and gelato emoji, which are the emblem of the stream. You know what's also an emblem of the stream? Winning, because we just won. And this is a... Those are just the thing. Oh yeah, we also have the scarf emoji and the trophy emoji. Those are my crappy emojis that I crafted by my own, by yours truly. Yeah, those are indeed the... Yeah, Caleb D into Freak into Mango. Nice. That's a nice stack. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Brad. Thank you, I guess, Caleb as well. Are you taunting Brad with all the talk from... with all that talk of winning? Why? Did Brad lose? Can't even tell what are those. What? Just written on it. There's scarf and that's written trophy. So, you know, it's easy. It's easy to guess. Alright, we're playing against Gruel and our hand is insane. Our hand is very good. Yeah, I'm gonna just discard Gruel Spellbreaker. Dovin's Veto. No thank you. Put it as a pretty fine limited curve. 3 drop, 4 drop, 5 drop. I'm impressed with all my friends. Yeah, you can now count in Italian. Wait, you are Italian. Yes, what's wrong with that? You know, Italian people exist. Italian people exist. I know that you could only... Maybe you only know Italians that are... so what I think I'm gonna go to Fairy Plus, so that next turn I can just bounce Phoenix and then play Basilica Bellante instead of going for Narset. Well, you don't sound Italian. I don't sound Italian. Okay, so they played a 2-3, which, it's awkward, because now they have this 5-mana 4/4 haze that can't attack my Teferi, so I could just play Basilica Bellante here, and that would just block the Torn Lieutenant. And I think that's good enough, honestly. I'm just gonna do that. I'm just gonna plus the Teferi. And they need to have a land here. Wow, this guy, the Phoenix. Basilica Bellante has overperformed a lot in my games. So if they go land attack for 4 on my Teferi, the Teferi will be down to 2 life. But that's gonna be fine, I think. I could just bounce this and draw a card. That's awkward. I think I'm just plussing, though. Mengucci is the Italian stallion. Indeed. Indeed I am. Alright. I think they don't think you're Italian because you're not moving your hands while talking. You don't see me. I am indeed doing that. Alright, there's a bunch of ways to deal with this Rekindling Phoenix. I think the best one is just Oath of Kaya and then bounce the token. I could have just bounced the Rekindling Phoenix, but I just want to get rid of with the Phoenix forever. And that could just attack the Teferi, so might as well just get rid of it forever. And then do I want to go Tyrant's Corner or something? I don't think I want. I'll just play my top land. I don't care about this Torn Lieutenant. This Torn Lieutenant does literally nothing right now. And I don't care about attacking here. Is Sultai bad right now? I don't think it is bad, but it's fine. It's a fine deck. What's the difference of an ice cream and the gelato? I don't know. You tell me. In Italy, we only have gelato. It's the Americans who make a difference. Or I'm blocking. I don't care if they have a Collision Colossus or a Shock. He clearly isn't Italian because there are 0 people yelling in the stream. Yes, yes. Okay, so they just have 1 card in hand. I wish now I had a Basilica Bellante player and that would have just bounced my thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go with Narset minus. You can start yelling? Yeah. You can easily do that. Alright, I'm gonna get a Liliana and this game is over. This game is over, guys. You can go back watch other streams. Nope, because our opponent also thinks the same, so we'll win. Do you think this is a good matchup version for the Esper? Yeah, I mean, I don't think Gruul has that very many good matchups, honestly. So I usually tend to beat Gruul most of the times with whatever I play. This is the same deck Brad was on. I don't know, my friend. I don't know what to tell you. All right, I want Kaya's Wrath. I want D-Spark. I want Lyra, and I want Ixalan's Binding. I'm gonna cut Hero Precinct 1. I'm going to cut Elder Spell. I'm going to cut Dovin's Veto. And then I want to cut one Moleskar, probably just Narset. It might just be Commanded Treadhorde though, and I keep all the Narsets. What about Cry? So Cry kills a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna just have one Cry, just in case. Just to mize it. Italian sounds like fancy Spanish. Fancy Spanish? I mean, they're from the same root, which is Latin, but Italian is more Latin because Latins were actually in the territory that's now Italy. You know that Italy, despite being like a very, very old, people have lived in Italy forever. Italy was just born in 1871, was put together. So it's a cool thing that whenever you think about Italy, you think like, it's been existent forever, like Greece or something, but instead, it's actually a pretty new state. 1860, 61, 60, 61. Yeah, what did I say? Did I say 61? 60. I said 71? Alright, whatever. I meant 61. Okay, so yeah, this is perfect. Probably should have just played a 4-4 instead of a 3-3 because this plays too well into our Oath of Kaya, which by the way has been so well for me. Why did you not play any copy of the 2-2 Spirit? I dislike Thief of Sanity right now. I think Thief of Sanity doesn't do very well at this point in the metagame. It's pretty bad against the Fury, it's pretty bad against Red, and the Narset has been very good for me instead. Alright, and we got our boy over here, Basilica Bellhound, a card that has overperformed a lot. You know what's very bad, guys? Cindervines. This is basically like Surgical Extraction in Legacy. You know why? Because people board it in against every single matchup, and it always sucks. I discovered there's actually a lot of languages in Italy. There are. If you go to Milan, you easily cannot talk to some people in Sicily. I mean, at least old people cannot talk each other. Alright, I'm gonna discard the last card in the end. It could be a land easily, but even a land now it's annoying because of Thorn Lieutenant. Yeah, don't play Cindervines basically ever. Alright, Lightning Strike face. That's fine. Gonna give that life back. It's even better if you just cut Cindervines from your sideboard. That would just probably just help your win rate at overall. Argentinians, we have many immigrants from Italy. Yes, there's a lot of immigrants all over the world. Despite that, Italy right now is despising immigrants and rejecting them. But, Italy is probably one of the country that immigrated the most. And that's the classic politics in 2019. Your country is an immigrants-based country? Don't care. I'm just gonna hate on immigrants as strong as I could. Alright. Teferi, we're gonna lose 2 life. Oh no, don't lose me 2 life, deck. Okay, I think I'm gonna just bounce the Thorn Lieutenant just because if they draw land, this is a 6-7. And yeah. I could see Cindervines versus Nexus. I need that. Yes, 2 very popular deck right now. Nexus, I need that. So mainly Nexus. Everyone literally plays Nexus. I think I haven't played against Nexus in, I don't know, probably a month. No one in Italy complains about white immigrants? No, obviously not. White immigrants, do they even exist? No. Only immigrants for Africa. Alright, I got a 4-4. Which does not haste attack the Teferi. They could have 3-3'd and attack my Teferi. I very wisely drew a Tyrant Scorn. Can I draw a spell? I just want a double spell this turn. And that's exactly what I wanted. Thank you very much, deck. You're very nice to me today. So I'm gonna go Teferi. Then I think I'm gonna just bounce out of Kaya. They could kill it with Cindervines, and I don't think I draw a card if that happens. So maybe I shouldn't do that. Alright, so if I target Oath of Kaya, they kill it. And I don't draw a card anymore. So I think what I want to do is... I need to put a stop in my upkeep. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, actually. I'm going to bounce the Basilica Bellhound, replay it, draw a card, and then in end turn, when I'm gonna untap 2 lands, I'm gonna play Tyrant Scorn on the Groove Spellbreaker. Ooh, that's a Lyra. Lyra's so good in this matchup. Basically what happened here is that I just gained 3 life and drew a card thanks to the Fury. So when I tap this to land, I have a stop in my end step, so I can cast this and destroy the 4/4. Because in their turn, this has X-proof. Is this a control deck? I mean, it doesn't really matter what it is. Control deck doesn't exist anymore. Counters are very bad. So control deck is dead, basically. Alright, and then it's our turn. Yeah, those Cinder Vines are doing so much damage. It's insane how much damage they dealt. They dealt roughly 6 or 8 damage. And, 6 or 7 damage is definitely don't care at all. Alright, we're still undefeated. Yeah, I'm very happy that the fear exists. Held the message. What is this? Yes. Is a time-honored tradition. Yes, and Italians are exactly doing the same right now. Italians are hating on immigrants as strong as they could, and I think I heard something like London is like the fourth or fifth most Italian city or something. I think something like that. Or I heard something like there's more. I don't know. I don't want to say things that are not true, but I think I heard something like that. Why not Bounce Spellbreaker and then Basilica Bellhound? Why do you have to write something like that? Like, why do you even have to, like, take the time to do that? It doesn't matter. I kill it no matter what. Megalia, there's a lot of discriminations. Yeah, of course, of course. Alright, so playing against red, we're on the draw, but our hand is great against red. I think I'd rather just down Discordant this over Thought Erasuring. I could Thought Erasure next turn. Anyone know when top 1000 matters again? Oh, in 2 days, top 1000 matters again, because they're gonna be, the top 1000 will be qualified for, I don't know, the qualifier in a bunch of days. I don't know when is it, though. Good morning, Jaws. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Alright, opponent has a Experimental Frenzy in their hand, which is a very annoying card, if you didn't know it. And I can't even discard it. That's pretty awkward. Alright. And the way you deal with Frenzy is just bouncing with the Fairy and discarding it, which is kind of convoluted, but sometimes it works. I don't necessarily know how to approach this. What I'm going to do is just casting the Fairy, bounce that, just to draw a card. Also, my opponent now could just be incentivizing casting other stuff. And then I will get to Thought Erasure it. Argentinian pizza is very tasty. Sure. So every month you can, it's important to try for the next MCQ. Yes, every month. The spirit, I'm ashamed of being Italian. Insita Lega 53. Wow, that's unreal. Alright, okay, this is fine. I'm going to lose my Teferi, but that does not matter, because we are just going to deal with Frenzy, and that's the most important thing. Once we deal with Frenzy, we can easily deal with every single of their card. Frenzy is basically the only card that's annoying for us. Everything else we can easily deal with. Alright, that's a good Teferi on top of my deck. I think pizzas overall is always great. Pizza is that kind of food that it's always gonna be tasty and everything and great. Sure, Italian pizza, Naples pizza could be better, but I've always loved pizza around the world. They should have definitely bolted me instead of the Fairy. They just lost a point. Oh, no, they didn't. Because if they attacked the Fairy with Gitu Lava Runner, I drained with Kai. So they did the right play. Yes, 1K matters every season. You can already see when Arena Wizard side is confusing. Why is Wizard side confusing? Wizard side isn't confusing. I mean, I don't know which Wizard sides you want to see, but MTG Esport is a very good and clear website. Okay, so these two cards are exiled. Alright, what I'm gonna do here is just Oath of Kaya and then Narset. I don't mind shocking myself, and I want to keep this Oath of Kaya for... I want to keep this Oath of Kaya in my hand for Goblin Chain Whirler. So that's just 3-3, this is 2-2. I just made a mistake. I don't know why I did this. Alright, this is a pretty brutal mistake, but that's gonna be fine. We're gonna fight this through. Okay. Shouldn't you Thought Erasure in draw step? Yes, I should have done that, yes. Yeah, to get more information, that's true. There's a common saying that sex is like pizza, even when it's bad, it's good. Yes, I agree. Okay, so they play Chain Whirler, and I go down to 16 here. Now what I want to find here is just I guess Narset for a removal spell, like a Tyrant Scorn, I guess. Yeah, even the Teferi would be good. More Narsets. And I think I'll play it. At the end of the day, it's just about timing right now, and I have two Teferi, so I think if I can double spell, I'm happy. Even if, I'm just throwing away an Narset to do so. I don't like sweet and salt together, so I don't like pineapple on pizza, no. So I feel. I know a certain pro I follow, one of the biggest complaints is exactly that, the lack of a communication. What is the lack of a communication? Yeah, nice Narset. Yeah, sometimes it happens like that. Ooh, they draw Frenzy. And then they're gonna lose this game. It's not that many easy way to deal with Frenzy. It's just the fairy. Okay, so I'm gonna go to fairy, bounce the Frenzy, and pass the turn. Lack of information. Yeah, it's been one of the problem with wizards forever, but that's fine. At this point, I kind of know that you have to search your things on your own. Yeah, yeah. I mean, okay, all right. We don't have any Kaya's Wrath in our deck, but so this game was looking good, but we ended up making that mistake on the Oath of Kaya that I think is costing us. All right, I'm just gonna concede this game. Good game, opponent. So against red, what does the cyber plan from Marty Muller say? Everything but 2 others by one commanded rider. Cut 4 hero. 4. Wow, 4's Multifairy? Really? Terrascore can bounce your own Basilica Bell, which came up a lot. So I'm gonna board out Commanded Dread Horde. Probably one big Teferi. I don't know. I don't want to board out small Teferi. I guess I'm fine with boarding out Hero. Actually, I was keeping in Hero. What I was boarding out? I wasn't boarding in much, if you think about it. I was boarding in Lyra, and I think that was almost it. Oh, Binding for sure. And that was almost it. Dovin's Veto, I think it works very well with Teferi. Any updates for Monored? I heavily dislike Monored. Blunderbra, sorry. But if you go to channelfireball.com, there's gonna be articles about Monored, PV, and Martin Juza. Yeah, I don't think I want to sideboard much else. I think I'm gonna disagree on that sideboard plan. And I'm just gonna go with this. This spark kills a bunch of things, but I don't think it's worth it. Kaya's Wrath, I think we have enough removal spells that's gonna be. Those are gonna stay in the sideboard. Yeah, and why Hero Trace with just a removal spell? Having a 2-drop, it's pretty cool. Are you coming to GP Bologna? Oh yeah, definitely. And Narset's fine. Narset, it's card advantage. The way you lose post sideboard is actually the late game. Like Monored, like kind of switch into a late game deck. So I think people make a lot of mistake by just thinking that Monored is an aggressive deck. Sure, it can be, but it also has this very good late game. So you need to have your. Would it cool to be? Yeah, we're gonna mute there. Is this park worthy? I don't think so. Okay, so they go Gitu Lava Runner, and I'm just gonna pass the turn here. I'm just gonna take 1 damage, make them have Light Up the Stage. Light Up the Stage turn 2 isn't particularly good. It's only good if they don't have a second land. Other than that, I'd rather just low roll this Tyrant's Scorn for a turn to kill a what's called this Runaway Steamkin. Okay, now I think I'm gonna do it. Now I think I'm going to do it just because I have a actually though. No, you know what? I'm gonna take it my turn. Yeah, kind of got not rewarded by drawing that, but I think playing top lane is actually like healing salve or something. So now I'm gonna sequence in like Tyrant's Scorn this Star Runaway Steam King, which they have to play next turn. And then if I had, I 2 draw step to draw land to cast this Basilica Bellhound. Anyone know where Muller posted his cyber guide? It's here. I have a command. A command. Twitter is the best source for cyber guides these days. Yeah, channelfireball.com also has a lot of good articles that you can find. Alright, so opponent decides to not play Runaway Steamkin. It's impressive. We're gonna let the Runaway Thinking die. And so I'm gonna play Tyrant's Corn here. I guess I'm gonna go towards a Gitu Lava Runner. And hoping I draw a 3-drop. Sorry, a land. Instead I draw a Liliana. I could play Narset or I could play Hero. Hero will just be answered with a removal spell. And that I think is fine with me. I don't really necessarily need more spells here. So I'm just gonna go with Hero. Are you contractually obliged to say that about Channel Fireball? No, I really love Channel Fireball. It's been my home for 4 years, so if I could help any way Channel Fireball, I really, really, really love it because Channel Fireball is the best free website. Okay, so opponent has a Chain Whirler in their hand. I'm still gonna block here, I think. Yeah, they have a Chain Whirler, but sure. I think it's fine. I mean, I could also fish for Chain Whirler. What's a good budget deck? It's unfortunately mono red. How is it going? It's going great. It's going great. This deck is very fun. We are currently losing, but if we draw maybe back-to-back land, we can get back. Alright, they even have a Rekindling Phoenix on top of their deck now. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Basilica Battle. I'm not gaining 3 life, it's huge, but a 3-4 now blocks pretty well. Alright. So they play the Rekindling Phoenix, which is very well dealt with Ixalan's Binding. I could also just go to Fairy Time Reveler. Bounce it just to draw a card. Yeah, why not, right? It's very similar, and it just makes me closer to hit land drop. I don't care about this to Fairy. And, you know, just hitting land drop is very cool. Alright, we don't, but that's fine. And having it through Basilica Balant over Elite Guard Mage is huge. It's very huge. Okay, they attack, and I'm going to block. Alright, they attack with the Chain Whirler as well. That's strange. Attack with Chain Whirler as well. I'm gonna block Chain Whirler here. They didn't attack last turn, so either they drew a burn spell right now, or they just are trying to fish for a removal spell. And I think, alright, they have another Chain Whirler, that's also fine. Okay, so do we want to go for Lyra here? I think I do want, so yes. So I'm going for Lyra. It doesn't gain life, but I'm on 15. So just having a 5/5 first strike right now, it's pretty good. Okay, so they replay the Rekindling Phoenix. And I'm gonna go for Binding on the Phoenix, and then I'll probably just attack Tibalt. I get punished heavily if they have another Tibalt, because what I'm doing here is basically taking 5 life to gain more life later. So if they have a Tibalt right now, I'm probably just losing. But if they don't have a Tibalt, I'm gonna start gaining life every turn. I wonder what's their hand to just make this. Maybe just light up the stage now? Oh, another Tibalt. Exactly what I was talking. I could Teferi bounce. So if I got Teferi bounce Tibalt, yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go Teferi bounce Tibalt. Tibalt is so good, guys. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. Like, the 4-color Dreader just dies to Tibalt on the spot, and we're also dying to Tibalt here. So if I attack, I gain 5 life, but I take at least 3 more. So it's probably better if I just pass the turn here. Because they're kind of pushed into attacking the Fury. I really would like to draw out of Kaya here. Like, Master doesn't work. Doesn't? Maybe it doesn't work. Oh yes, it doesn't work. I don't know why. I'm gonna just restart it. Alright, I opened Deckmaster again. Okay, so they played Frenzy. Which is obviously very annoying since we don't have 10-minute wheels to deal with it. Tyrant Scorn. Okay, I think now Deckmaster is actually on. And so Surrender Friends is very annoying. Next turn I can play Tibalt once again. So I think I'm gonna cash in my Basilica Bellhound now. And I'm also going to attack. I think the only way I win this game is by just attacking. This part would have been good, yes. Attacking Tibalt and playing Basilica Bellhound wasn't a consideration. Yeah, that was also a good play. I just have a Teferi play, right now, so it's not that bad. I think I'm gonna kill this Runaway Steamkin right now, before my opponent does much, because that could just have back-to-back spells, and then they would have find 3 mana off of Steamkin. So I'm just gonna kill it now, and pass the turn. I could have played Liliana plus, and then played Tyrant Scorn, but I wanted to gain 3 life immediately. Alright, so they played their token. Now I just have to hope they don't find, I don't know, something off the Frenzy. Alright, they're attacking here. Hopefully they don't have a Chain Whirler, or that means that they have something. Okay, they're not doing that, so I'm gonna block. They kill my Teferi and deal a damage to me, I assume. They could have a Shock on top and deal, or a Lightning, or a Lava Coil. Alright, they just have, I don't know, an expensive card, looked like. So what I want to do here is, I'm playing Liliana. So who do I want to attack here? I could attack Tibalt, just because it's annoying to deal with. Right? So I could attack them, I have a 3-turn clock, but I don't gain life. Yeah, I think I'm happy attacking Tibalt here. And then I'll play Liliana. Making the token, passing the turn. I have to find on top of their deck Rekindling Phoenix, or just more Frenzy. Narset to find an answer. I think Liliana here pressures them a lot. Nice, nice, very nice. Having the friends on top, it's just the worst that can happen. Because not only... Yeah, and they explode. Having pressure is how you beat Frenzy. It's not by digging for your answer. You don't necessarily need to answer Frenzy. Sometimes you just have to... Just having pressure. Okay, do I want to change anything? I think still dislike Kaya's Wrath and Crab the Carnarium. I don't know, it might just be wrong, and I might just need Cry. Maybe over Hero. This Spark isn't good. I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe it is good, guys. Maybe it is good. I'm gonna board out all the Hero. I'm gonna board a couple of this Spark and a couple of Cry. Yeah, we're not playing Thief of Sanity. We're playing Narset over it. Yeah, I think this is a good line. Ixalan was clutch, and we only have one. Yeah, Ixalan's binding is so good against red. Yeah, you're probably right. You lose this game to the 4 drops, even though Tibalt it's a 3 drop and it's very annoying as well, and that's why I love Vraska, the what's called the Relic Seeker. No, what's called Vraska. I don't come to my mind. Golgari Queen. Okay. You see, this part now it's 2 drop, but obviously not gonna come on turn 2. But we have Tyrant Scored into the Fairy, into Basilica Bellhound, so that's pretty good. Yeah, my decks are always both on my... No, I haven't been playing for Card Rider for a couple of days. It's just too bad against red. I thought it was better, but since both PV and Martin Jews have wrote a good deck guide and sideboard plan, I think people have started sideboarding well, and just... I don't know, I just can't win anymore any post-sideboard games. Jesus Christ, another Esper player. Toxic Camille, is your name coming from the fact that you are toxic, or you just decided to call yourself that way? Alright, I'm gonna shock myself to play a Tyrant Scorn. Yeah, I saw his deck list when he was looking at it. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like a staple, but I don't know. Okay, here I'm taking the damage. Just because I want to play this Tyrant Scorn or on something else actually better, like a Chain Whirler, for example. Or the other one. So destroy this, and hoping to draw land. We do, it's a Shock Planet, but I think I'm still happy to play it. I do a couple of Basilica Bellhound, and I need to dig deeper for those. I should have probably board out Narset. Narset has not overperformed in these games. Alright, we draw a couple of these Spark. So now let's just hope they play like Chandra or something expensive now. And they don't, so I just have 2 mulligans in my hand. People live in Iowa. I assume they do, I don't know. I'm on 13 life, so I'll play this Narset, hoping they attack it, so I just gain 3 life. And I'm gonna do this. Okay, so we got a hand that's pretty awkward with 3 Basilica Bellhound. And alright, that's great. Thank you very much, Narset, for doing your great job of just doing so. They could have a chain whirler, or I don't know, maybe I guess they just attack Narset so I don't act and I don't use it. Light up. Once you get to 4 mana, you pretty much seal the game. Not if they play Tibalt. If they play Tibalt, I'd probably just lose. Alright, I play Frenzy. I draw a land, but I think I need to deal with Frenzy now. Before playing Bellhound, before they run away with the game. So I'm gonna go D-Spark. And then I'll pass the turn. You know what I should have done? I should have not played Narset. I should have passed the turn last turn, so I could have played D-Spark end of turn. Playing Narset there, I guess Narset gave me 2 life. Why just ignores it though? I don't know. So they attack me down to 9. It's not that much. Well, 8, sorry, this is a 2-2 now. So they play their Steam Key, and I really hope they play, like, I don't know, Chandra? Come on, please play Chandra. Play Chandra. Don't play Tibalt. Chain Whirler? Oh no. Okay. Alright, that's a good draw. So I go to 10 life, hoping they just draw land. So this Basilica Bellhound literally blocks everything. Ooh, it had a Frenzy land. That's insane. Why can't they draw cards with Narset? The Light Up Siege does not draw a card. It exiles them. That's a good draw from my opponent, Chandra. Please reveal a 3-drop. Or bigger. Oh, Ghetto Lava Runner? That's not what I wanted you to reveal, the opponent. Now this is a 4-4. Yeah, and we're probably gonna lose. I actually lose on board, so I think this is a time to suicide. All right, I think the sideboard here was wrong, and we're gonna next match we're gonna play against red. We're gonna change it a little, just cut Narset. I think I still like the fairy. Just you take time and